Hello, welcome to this quick tutorial on how to access some programs for our students on the Helen Cordero website. Go to any internet browser, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, and enter in helencordero.aps.edu. Hit your enter or return button and you will see our wonderful website. Under the turtle you'll see several headings including resources. Click on Resources, and here you'll see a whole bunch of resources. This one in particular is for teachers, and over here to the left you'll see for parents and for children. Click on the parent link, and you will see in red letters Fast Forward, which all our students are using, and ST Math, which some of our children are using. Fast Forward, you click on it. Your child will enter their unique name, not this one, but their unique name, sequence, and password, which most children should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Log in, click on the Start button, which is blue, and they will have their games and selections ready for them to choose.
Come on in. Good to see you. Click me.
And when it's time, and they've got to go, just simply X out if it's a PC or red dot out if it's a Mac, and then be sure your child logs out. That's very important. Otherwise, they won't be able to log in when they're back at school. Now, for ST Math, you again should be on your resources for parents, and not all children will be using this. It will be for all second graders and other students. Please ask your teacher to find out whether or not you will be an ST Math user. Here they will go and see the penguin, Gigi, and click on Gigi. And they will have a sequence of pictures that they are learning at school for their password. Once they do their special password, they can get in and play their fun and unique games. Now, I will show you just an example that the teachers use when the teachers can log in using their special credentials. I'll use mine. And you'll see some really cool things that your child will be learning here. And they click on, but this is something they would do at home. This is just to show you the kind of games that we have available for some of our students. And Gigi is always going somewhere. This one is a tutorial on shapes. So anyway, they log out just like they do with Fast Forward, so that it is available for the next child. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Happy learning! Good morning, boys and girls. Repeat after me. Sit on my bottom.
Sit on my bottom.
Hands in my lap.
Hands in my lap.
No talking.
No talking.
You guys came in beautifully. I am so proud of this class. Now, we're going to find the penguin, and the penguin's name is Gigi. And it's already up on your computer, but in case it's not, I have to click on her. And when you do this in your classroom, you're going to click on her, and you're going to do special pictures to get into your games. But you're not going to do that in here today. All you're going to do is practice or test drive. So that means I need to enter in my password, and I've already done that on most of the computers. And then you guys are going to take a test drive. Do your parents ever go shopping for a car and they try it out and they drive it first?
Yeah.
That's a test drive. See right here. And we see little cones on our test drive. And the cones are what we're going to be clicking on right here. There's green cones that tell you the different fun activities you're going to do, and the black cones are what you're going to click on. And the first one you're going to do has like a blue mark, a dark or more of a periwinkle blue, and these are turquoise or light blue, and then you see purple. See all these games and with their colors? So the first one you're going to click on, everybody point to this black cone with the white triangular arrow on it. Now it says here, how would you like to test drive? As a student would play or with open access? You want the top one. Everybody point to the top one. And it says student. Can you kind of read that? All right, now we're in. And here's Gigi, and you have to help Gigi find her way on paths. You know what paths are? You know, like a path you see around the grass. That's a path. Or the blacktop that you're not supposed to run on here. That's a path. There's different paths that you walk on. So she's going to walk into here, and it looks like she's in a cold and foggy place. And now we're going to click on her again. And you're going to see several steps. So here's step 1. Whee! There she goes. Up, up, up. And it's going to teach you how to click on the mouse. And remember, we have a mouse in our computer lab. Now, our mice in this lab don't have a left and right because these are Mac computers. But this still teaches you to always click on the left just so that you learn. So everybody point to Gigi and click with your finger just like the picture shows you. Yay, there she goes. Do it again. Now look down here, boys and girls. Every time it goes ding, you're going to see a percentage. Right now, what number is that? Oh my goodness, we got to get all the way to 100. So I better start clicking. There, 33. What is it?
50.
Yes.
60.
66.
83.
83. Yay for 100. Watch Gigi.
Woo-hoo, go Gigi.
Up, level 2. Click on that. Everybody point. Click on 2. Yay. Oh, this is the erasing game. You've got to erase real fast. What number are we on the bottom? You can tell me what number it is. Every time it dings, you tell me what it is. What is it?
Gigi.
No, it's 33. Now what is it?
50.
50%. Say that.
66.
66. See this little right there? That says percent. 83%. I'm just moving my mouse. That's what I'm doing. I'm just moving it. What happened?
100.
So what's going to happen now?
Woohoo, she
What's-
got another flag.
Oh, she goes to another level. Here we go. Everybody put your hand there. Oh, guess what? Now look. See when I move my mouse, it's not doing anything. So what do you think I need to do? What is the picture telling you? Click. And click here or anywhere, and it'll move the mouse. All of a sudden now she's ready to go. Oh, where are we now? It's not going to move. What do I need to do?
No, press. You need to click it.
I need to click it. Thank you. Now I can erase. What number am I on?
28.
Oh, I heard somebody say percent.
32.
Woohoo!
Percent. 2%.
57?
71.
Oh, good. Most of you are able to read your numbers, which is fantastic.
100.
Oh, it's not 100 yet. Now it is. What's going to happen? What's going
She
to...
got another flag.
Exactly.
Another fourth.
You are very observant. All right, I got to click and erase. Again, you have to click. It kind of wants you to, I think, follow that eraser, but it's still doing it even if I don't follow it.
Yeah, but just like the rest of it, just like here.
This is a good way to wake up your computer. Sometimes I have kids say, my computer's dark, it won't wake up. Well, all you have to do is wiggle your mouse just like we're wiggling right here. And that will wake your computer up for sure when you first get on it. We're almost ready to go to the next level, boys and girls.
85%.
Very good. Oh, now here's the trick. Once we get to the 4th level, she's done. She's done with all those levels. When you're done with all those levels, boys and girls, now some kids will click here, but all that does is take you back. That's all it does. So we're going to go to the red arrow. Everybody point to the red arrow. Red arrow. Again, pretend you're clicking on it. Click on it again. Oh, yay! Now we're back to the green cones. And we already did the first cone. Remember it was that periwinkle blue? Now we're going to go to the turquoise blue. And we're going to go over here. Everybody point to the black cone with the white triangle arrow. And where do we click here? Top or bottom?
Top.
Top. All right, boys and girls. Now what are we going to do? Tell me. Tell me what we do.
You open the door.
Right, we kind of go to the door by clicking on it. And then here she is again. It says Build Gigi. You're going to get to know Gigi the penguin. And here's our first level. Come on, Gigi, jump. Yay. Okay, here's the last thing I want to tell you. Remember we talked about the red arrows to get back to the menu? Now what if it's time to go? Your teacher's here and the bell rang and we need to go. And you're like, but I'm in the middle of a game. So we go to this arrow. Can you guys point? Look how it's not red, but if I put my cursor or my pointer on it, look how it turns red. We click on that. Oh, another red arrow. Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Yay, we're back to the menu. And you're going to leave it like this for the next class. Can you remember that? And just in case you finish getting to know Gigi, where are you going to go next? To this one. It says focus building. So you go from top to bottom. Everybody put your hand up way above your head and say top, to bottom. Again, top, to bottom. That means you go in order. You don't skip around. You go to the first one on top, then the one under that, then the one under that, then the one under that. You guys did an excellent job listening. Now, when it's time to go and you have your menu like this, what are you going to do after that?
You have to leave. You press the red arrow.
But, okay, let's pretend you already pressed the red arrow and you're here and it's time to go. What do?
Stand behind your chair.
What?
Stand behind your
Can you say that just a little louder?
Stand behind your chair.
You stand in front of your chair, yes. And remember, if you have headphones, put them up. Push in your chair and do not stand on your chair. I've seen several children do that. That is a no-no. And also, if you don't have headphones, keep your volume down. And I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. On your keyboard, you're going to see these keys. Now, they're on the top, way up here. See that? See that arrow? And then you've got these little speakers. Well, here's how they look really big. Say F11, F12. Now, the one with a lot of lines, like a rainbow, that's making your sound loud if you can't hear it. But if it's too loud, I need you to do F11. Do you understand how to make it quieter? These are speakers, and you need to turn your computers down if they're too loud. So what I'd like you to do now is walk slowly and quietly to your computers, no running, and get started with Gigi. Okay, remember the rules. I need you on your bottom. Say, sit on my bottom. Hands in my lap. No talking. Is that your bottom? No, it's not. Thank you. All right, boys and girls, we are going, last week we did the test drive for ST Math, and this week you're going to learn how to get into practicing and learning your passwords. Now, what makes this a little bit challenging is that you have to know another password before you can learn your picture password. And you're going to see that in just a minute. Now, you're going to go and you're going to see the penguin on your computer, and we click on the penguin. You'll see him in just a minute. Here he is. And that's actually a she. Her name is Gigi. And Gigi is always trying to go places on a path. See how she's standing? That's a path. A path is any place that you walk on to get somewhere. So you want to help Gigi get from this place to wherever. And your password, it's going to ask you, well, what's the first picture? Well, you don't know because you haven't learned your password yet. You're going to learn how to click on different pictures. And so you're going to click on them. And if it's the wrong one, like right now I'm just clicking on anything, she's going to go back and then, what? I forgot. So this is going to teach you what pictures you need to know. And you're going to get a card like this. And it's going to have your name at the top. It's not going to have that name. That's just a makeup name. But it's going to have your special student number. But everybody's password is pound, STUDENT 1 APS. Pound student 1 APS. So everybody's going to type in their own number, and you don't need to type in your name. That's just to help you with your card. But you're going to type in a number and your password. Say number, password. Don't be typing your name in. That's not necessary. I've seen some second graders do that already. Now the trick is, and a lot of second graders are having a challenge with this, but you need to basically learn how to use your shift key, which is kind of like last year when we learned to hold down the curly and then the Q. Remember that? Well, we're not doing curly Q right now.
We're doing curly 3.
No, you're not doing any curly 3. You're doing shift 3. Everybody, if you look next to the Z, there's a shift button. See it? Can you point to it? You're going to hold that down just like you used to hold the curly, and you're not going to let go of it. Hold it down, and then your other hand is going to come up, and you're just going to tap the 3. Now I'm going to show you what that does. I'm going to get out a piece of writing document. I was going to say a piece of paper, but this is not paper. So if you look up here, now everybody, let's pretend that we're going to hold the shift down. Kind of picture that in your mind. And I'm holding it. See how my finger's holding it down? Now I'm going to tap the 3. Just tap it. There it is. There's your pound. And that is what, well, it looks like a tic-tac-toe, but in computer keyboarding we call that a pound sign. So watch what I'm going to do again. I'm going to go shift 3, that's our pound, and then student, STUDENT 1 APS. I'm going to make that in caps now so that you can see it a little more clearly. Shift pound, say STUDENT 1 APS. Now, unfortunately, boys and girls, excuse me, when you type it in, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see, and you're going to be typing pound, STUDENT 1 APS, and you're like, what? All you see is stars. So you're not going to even know if you typed it in right. So you're just going to have to take your time and do it slowly. And if it doesn't work and it tells you, oh, your password's incorrect, then you need to erase it with the delete button. And this is the delete button. And on the keyboard, you'll find it right up here, which is also next to the volume buttons, F10, F11, and F12. Here it is. This is in case your sound is too loud, whether you have headphones or not. The ones with a lot of lines makes the sound go up. This makes the sound go down, F11, F12. So right under those, kind of to the side, is your delete button. Your delete button is spell it D-E-L-E-T-E, delete. So what's going to happen, boys and girls, is if it tells you that it's incorrect, there's 2 things you need to do. First, check to see if you typed your student number in, because I've seen kids do this. For example, they have 3 zeros, an 8, a 9, and 4. This is somebody else's number. I've seen some kids either put too little zeros or they put too many. So you got to check your number first. If that's correct, then you just need to go delete this like I told you with the delete button. Delete all those stars and try typing your pound student 1 APS again. And if it still doesn't work, you're going to have to wait for me to come and help you, because there's only one of me and there's like 28 of you. So if you can do it by yourself, that would be so cool. But some of you are going to have problems. So let's look at one of you. I'm going to take the first name. Is Fabian here?
Yeah.
I'm going to use this student. I'm going to use his password, username and password. You're going to go to the penguin, Gigi. You're going to go down here. Everybody point to that equal sign. It's not this one. but it's this one that kind of lights up red. So we're going to click on that, and here's where you log in as a student. Let's look at that again. Open up the penguin, click on the penguin, click on Gigi, and where do we go? Oh, I can't hear you. Equal sign. Now, I'm going to type in this student's number, just for example, so you can see how it works. And now, here's where I have to type the shift pound. See how it doesn't look like that? It just shows a star. So you have to take your time and look. STUDENT1 APS. Now, I can't tell if I did that right. Unfortunately, boys and girls, you can't see it. So that's why you have to take your time. And you need to check your card. A nice place to put it is right in front of you like this so that you can see it. And then you click on what? Log in. Yay! I did it right, even without seeing the password. Then you're going to go in this door. And there goes Gigi. Whoa, she's in a whole nother land. Oh, she's got to jump on this thing. Yay. Come on, Gigi, over here. Do I need to click on this? This game, you just kind of click on stuff all the time. Let's click on her and see what happens. Why is she stuck like that? That's weird. Huh? Well, you know, I'm going to see what's going on here. And I'm going to start one more time and see why most of the other, I'm going to try a different student password just in case that one was uniquely different. So we're going to go where? Equal sign. Remember, when you run into problems like that, then we just have to investigate further and see what's going on. Let's type in another student's name, and I'm going to type in shift pound STUDENT1 APS, log in, and let's cross our fingers. Let's get her where she needs to go. Here, this looks a little better. There, now we're on level 1. Yay! All right, now what is Gigi looking at? It's a dolphin. So we go down here and we click on the dolphin. Now what is she looking at?
Broccoli. C. Music. 2. Farm.
Yay! You just keep doing whatever she's looking at, you click on it. And that's going to teach you the pictures, and everyone has a different sequence or order of pictures. So whatever that little ding, that means you got it right. And she's off to 100% on that level. More practice, level 2. See down here, we're learning our password. Here she goes, level 2. Whee! What we knew that. Who remembers what's after the dolphin before I even click on it? Now this isn't your password. This is Colin. Colin, do you remember what comes after dolphin? Let's see. If you don't remember, it's going to teach you. Let's see. Yes, who said broccoli? Yay! Your memory is working. It's dolphin, broccoli, and this is just for Colin. It's not for the rest of you. You guys will have something different. All right, now, it's going to keep going, boys and girls, and going until you learn all those pictures. Everybody has different pictures. Do you understand that? Yes. That's why I don't want you looking at your friend's computer and talking, because you've got to learn your own. Now, let's pretend that the timer goes off, ding, 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 and it's time for you to go. Watch me. Everybody point to the arrow. You see how it's yellow, but when I put my cursor on it, it turns red? Yeah. Watch this. Arrow, say arrow. Arrow. Say arrow. Arrow. Say arrow. Arrow. And where are we going? We're going backwards, so that's a back arrow. Let's say back arrow. Back arrow. Now look at this. It says today's accomplishments. This is kind of what you've done, how much time it took you, and what level you are on. Now everybody point to the red X and say red X. Red X. And that's going to take you somewhere else. Yay, and then it says here, click here to log back in. So I would like you to do that because the next class needs to be right here. And when you do that and I see the penguin, then I'm going to come around and I'm going to collect your card, this card. I'm going to collect your login card, and then you will line up. You understand how we quit now?
Yeah.
Now listen, when you quit and I have the penguin and I see it and I get your login card, then you're going to push in your chairs, right? Put up your headphones if you have headphones, and you're going to line up quietly. That's how we dismiss. Now, right now, I expect you to walk very slowly and no talking, and listen for your name. I'm going to hand out your cards. So listen for your name.
That's all, folks.